Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for some mind games. Funday Monday style. Down in the bottom right hand corner we have Angeles from Team Ibwhip. On the top left we have one of many. Well, looks like one of many is going to have to do some pretty amazing, miraculous stunts to pull us out of the uncomfortable position we find ourselves in, having just watched somewhat of a brutal game, one of many. Throws down a supply depot at the top side. Don't worry, guys. One of many's got you covered. Now think about it. On a two-player map, if your opponent scouts you, and you're not there, what is he gonna think? Look at Angelus doing just making sure there's no cheese. Alright, now, here we go. Now, what if we wall off a location where we aren't? And then he scouts that we're not... Well? Okay, now what? Now think, now look. What is he going to think? I can't even begin to think of what Angelus is trying to think. He's trying to find out where that command center went. And when in doubt, you know, just start adding on more barracks. Now here's the tricky part. One of many, he's just mining up a little bit. We can see from the waypoints that things aren't going to go so well for one of many. He's muling. It's fine, he's getting his factory up there. And there it is. The orbital command's been spotted. SCV carts right on through. Now, in a position where you've been spotted, I think one of the safest plays you can do is make sure you've mined enough and return right back to the safely protected front that you started at. Oh yeah, one of many. While doing a proxy, well, looks like this may not have been thought through very well. There's the double upgrades coming out of Angelus, who's just massing things up. And there it is, the starport. Ah, yes, fantastic. Most excellent. Starport, because this is the SKY TERRAN Funday Monday. Now, you have to imagine the shock on Angelus's face. Easy peasy win. Huh? Now, of course, one of many... He's not done with the antics here. No, in fact, on this right corner... and he gets it. Okay, cool. We have another expansion up. Nice. Nice. Really good. Really great. Alright, we're going to start. We're going to get that add-on. Seems like a reasonable maneuver. Go ahead and move over onto this top side. I think that's going to help quite a bit. Refinery's en route for Angelus. I don't see any reason not to do that. He's going to suffer a couple of hits, but right now Angelus is totally confused. I mean, is he really back to where he started? We're going to kill off a depot. Angelus, you know, splitting his units up good. Getting some mines. And in any mind game build, there's always the intense moment where will our mind game work? Will it? So far, so good. A single bunker. A single bunker. And it's getting target fired mighty hard on both sides. And he runs up. And okay, no problem. I mean, we can always lift and go back there if things get a little out of hand. Alright, he hasn't target fired the cloaking yet. He's going for the refinery up at the top side. And, okay, good. Got him. Got him. Clear. Craziest thing I ever seen. What happened? This match. Counter Banshee. The good old scan with no units. It's happened to everyone. I think that's kind of commonplace. The scan with absolutely no units to kill. Just because you can see the unit doesn't mean it's actually dead. It's a common mishap, but that's fine. One of many's going to go ahead and get this macro command center up. Like there's anything but a macro command center. So one of many. Getting some scans. He sees the ghosts. He's like Vin Diesel in Pitch Black, seeing banshees in the dark. Ah. It's too much. It's almost too much to bear. Except it's very joyful for me, so I'm going to keep watching. Macro CC up. Starport count increasing. Getting ready to take the natural. One of many. Has a couple of transitionary choices he can make at this point in time. Some of which will cause him to be dead, but, you know, Angelus is actually running a little bit low on money in the main base. Look at this. 230 on this patch. Not the case in one of many's base, because, I mean, he's half mined out this area over here. Down the bottom left side, Angelus is doing a little scoot Newton and a bootin'. One of many. Doing a landing. Taking the expanded. Oh, a nuke. Nukes are very smart here. Because your opponent will have spent so many scans on the Banshees. Think about it. I'm sure you've been thinking about it. I'm sure that's everything that you do in a Funday Monday, is stop and take long, hard thinks. No, that's for the other dailies. This is Monday. Factory getting relocated, everything getting relocated. One of many. Stopping to check bases. Area here, there. Out now and again. Now, in this spot, as great as the Banshees are, Marines kill Banshees super fast. A little misstep here and there could spell disaster, but just like with battlecruisers, repairing Banshees is pretty damn effective. So one of many thus far has not only stayed alive, but amazingly taken the supply lead. A couple smatterings of units, gonna be no problem. Gonna be no problem at all. Now, we're gonna have to start keeping an eye on that there mini-map. Vikings are en route. Units being produced en masse. Tanks beginning to come out, and turrets being placed. Like, if he keeps doing it, he's gonna win something. And he is. It's gonna be this game. Ooh. A rather suspicious medevac placement. Planetary Fortress wall-offs coming up here. Just making the good old defensive lineup. This expansion can fall soon, as can this one. Ooh. Real interested to see what's going to go down with this. Oh no, orbital commands. Great. Tanks, mines, all in good time. +1 missile attacks coming up. Who's scanning who here? Well, I have no idea, but I think Angelus gets it. If you want to take a base, you're going to have to do this sort of thing. I think that's a pretty good adjustment. Oh. Will he move anything out in time? Can he even hit these? I mean, yeah. He has the answer I was looking for. Snipes off everything. Gets in, gets out. Nice. A Viking Marine push. And what is he up against? Looks like 10 Banshees, and that's about it. Oh my god, the Vikings have landed. Completely negating the effectiveness against the Banshees. Moving in. One of many. Getting ready. Who has more Vikings? I think the answer is one of many. No, I'm totally lying and I'm totally wrong. Angelus smokes him. Just needs a little bit more scan. Alright, he just needs to catch up and get a little more scan. Alright, he sees him. Okay, he doesn't see him anymore. And this turret, the miracle turret, within range. Uh-oh, just a few seconds within... Jeez, a few seconds within range, and those things just take a lot of damage. Alright. Right now, one of many's in a little bit of trouble. He's just lost all of his Banshees. But he does have 5 base, somehow. Somehow, in the midst of all of this, he's begun adding on so many starports that it does not even matter. He is one fine Terran player. Somehow a siege tank and a Thor are there to greet him. But the real joy is this little ghost down here. He's a friend we're going to revisit many times throughout this game. I think one of many has showed that if you move your main base and move back to your main base, anything can happen. Planetary Fortress, easily holding all. Orbital Command on this side has a tank and a Thor. Yeah, I think we're clear. And, you know, when I was watching this segment of the game, I was just thinking, man, I mean, there's really no way Angelus can pull back into this. These are all the scans going down from one of many, just checking up on stuff. Does he have another nuke? Because that's really all I care about. No, he hasn't built a nuke yet. Ah, how brutal. 11 Vikings at a time out of one of many. 11 at a time. In the meantime, Mass Marauder from Angelus. It's one of those phases where both players are building up. No one's really doing anything. It's like every Terran vs. Terran that's been played since 1998. Sitting up, building up. Okay. Okay. Yes. Does he see it? That's all he gets to see. That's all he gets. Now, I paused it because I don't know if you saw, but in just like half a second ago, he managed to find it. Just like half a second ago. Let's actually go to the Angelus cam. Now, he's moving around. He's looking for the dot. And then he sees it. So he's moved! Oh! Now that's just... Oh man, that's just the worst feeling in the universe. Okay, so again... He's trying to find it, and yeah, now move. Okay. That is wonderful. And pullbacks for the later usage. So Angelus is just getting beaten down. He's lost a lot of his workers, tanks showing up, tanks getting taken out. Angelus decides he's had enough. It's time to move out and do the hurt bringing. How does this army of one of many fare against this landed Viking Marine army? Alright, well, the Marines are down. But Angelus is pissed, man. He's not quitting. It's now a landed Viking versus landed Viking battle. Somehow a Thor and a sensor tower are holding the watchtower. No way. No way. No way. Did I miss this when I watched the game earlier? Wait, does that connect? No way! Are you serious? What? No. No, that can't have happened. He was just running. How did he time it? How did he time it? How did he time it? How did he know? Oh my god, look at all the shades of gray. Alright, bam. Well, I mean, that's still not as explainable as why the hell that Thor was the one holding the watchtower. Just put my most expensive ground unit on that watchtower. The base count is rapidly dwindling for both players. A landed Viking, lifted Viking army is about to move in. And it unsurprisingly does not fare very well against a Marauder. No, they're fine, never mind. Vikings are it, man. Those things are the man. Alright, so Angelus is going to have to rebuild. Alright, one of many just going to go ahead and re-expand. He is building 14 Vikings at a time. That's a reasonable amount of Vikings to be building at any concurrent period. Alright, it didn't do that much damage. Ghost falls. Nukes en route. It's like an all-Viking army, and there's no observers to pick off. Scans cannot be shot down. And suddenly one of many SKY TERRAN play. Thor's a little too good. Thor is a little bit too good. One of many's not lifting. He's landing in the main base. He's trying to pick off anything he can. One of many. Did he mind game himself into a corner? Thor's all taken out the Vikings. In the left position. One of many. Has a little bit of gas coming in. Both players have more money in the bank than actually probably most people have in their own bank accounts at home. One of many. Trying to do as much damage as he can with the Banshees. The Terror Banshees. What's going on in? There's the scan. A scan reveals the Banshees that are killing everything that's there, and there's absolutely nothing there to prevent the Banshees from killing everything that's there. And there goes down the other base. These players are running pretty dang low on bases. One of many's trying to recoup, trying to rebuild. A Reaper being built for some reason. I don't know. Angelus, gonna let it fall. Massing up on the turrets. He needs to stay alive. The scan. Still, no, it's a line scan. This Viking Banshee force. Dude, landed Vikings and lifted Banshees. Just an insurmountable composition. But Angelus is taking him down. I don't know why one of many didn't move, but you know what? That's what makes this the best game in the world. Everything can change on a dime. Thor plus repair. How much repair can it do? How much repair can it do? Turrets moving in. Oh my god, SCVs versus SCVs. These ones have +1 armor. These ones have no armor. Okay. This is going to be a very close fight. If everything repairs that Thor, can one of many finish it off with this battle, or will the repair Thors do too much? They're taking out the Banshees. The relative ease. Oh my god. The Viking medevac drop. He does the speed boost in. Thor number 1 is down. He's target firing Thor 2, and it's out of money. And one of many who has no more bases except for this barely mining one at the left. LOL. You can transport planes? I think he's thinking about total annihilation. You can transport planes. Viking good unit. One of many. His heart no doubt is pounding 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, well, you know, it's pounding at least. Well, I have to say, GG, weird match. Thanks, GG, thank you. So, what's your normal ranking? The brutality. Master's toss. No wonder. When you displaced, I thought... What? When you displaced, I thought, ooh, easy, make a big, quick army, done, but damn. Angelus is my hero. He's the true champ of this match. Going out in stride with a smile. I'm so saving this replay. I would like to give a salute to Angelus for losing a game brutally after a weird base swap to someone who slummed it up. I don't know if you know about slumming, but that's where you just lose as many games as you can to drop your MMR and just play way below your ranking, man. It's slum laddering. You just get on there and slum it up. So, one of many admits to slumming. And Angelus, still with pride, says, I'm so saving this replay. What a hero. What a freaking hero. I am going to be late for my dinner, which I really want to eat. That's the only reason I'm late for it. So I'm going to go now. But until then, let's talk about next Funday Monday topic. It is the forced low econ Funday Monday. You may only and must expand every 10 minutes. Isn't that easy? You can expand no sooner than the 10-minute mark, and you must expand at the 10-minute mark. So you're going to have to try to find some way to keep your opponent down. You have to expand at the 10-minute mark, and the 20-minute mark, and the 30-minute mark. So it's going to be very low econ. And there it is. It's going to be kind of tough, I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm making faces. That was fun. Hopefully, on next Funday Monday, we'll be more PG-13 instead of the NC-17 cast that somehow happened today. But when you do 607 shows, sometimes you just sort of go with whatever pops into your head at that time. Because, believe it or not, I don't have a writing staff. I blame the pants, man. It's the pants' fault. Thanks for watching!